It's 7:30 p.m. You're on the couch. There's a knock at your door. Police, your stomach drops. They seem calm, maybe even friendly. They say they just need to talk. Mind if we step inside for a minute? Here's what you don't know. That one friendly question could cost you your privacy, your safety, and even your case in court. Hi, I'm criminal defense attorney J. Scott Smith, and I've been practicing law in North Carolina for over 18 years. Today, I'm going to show you 3 tricks that police use to legally enter your home without a warrant, and exactly how to stop them. The friendly knock. Mind if we come in? Most people don't realize you can lose your rights just by saying, sure, come in. The knock and talk. It's not an interrogation. It's not a search. It's just a conversation until it's not. Others ask casually, mind if we step in for a second? It's cold out here. We just want to ask a few questions. But what they're really doing is getting consent. If you say yes, you've legally let them in. That means any evidence they see, drugs, firearms, even the smell, becomes probable cause for a full search, no warrant needed. And courts will say that you agreed to it. Saying yes gives up the strongest legal protections you have under the Constitution. And once they're inside, you can't undo it. How to respond to the officer. I do not consent to entry. I'm comfortable talking here, but I'm not letting you in. The step out trick. Can you come outside for a second? Sounds harmless, right? But stepping outside can flip your rights upside down. When you're inside your home, police need a warrant or a valid exception to detain or search you. But the second you step outside, your protections drop. Now you're in public. That means they can arrest you without a warrant if they have probable cause. They can search you and your bag incident to arrest. They might even use your absence to enter the home another way. Here's the real trick. They isolate you. Once you're out, they might ask your partner, your roommate, or even your kid if it's okay to come inside. And if that person says yes, it's game over. Even if you already said no, your no only counts if you're present. So if they remove you, even on a minor pretext, and ask someone else inside for permission, that yes can legally open the door. How to respond. I'd prefer to stay inside. Are you detaining me or is this a request? I'm happy to speak through the door. Practical tip. If you do step outside, close and lock your door behind you. The emergency ploy. We just got a 911 call. Here is the most intense and aggressive tactic, the fake emergency. Police knock and claim something urgent. We got a 911 call from this address. Someone might be hurt inside. There's smoke, a gas leak, or screaming. If it is real, they can enter without a warrant. But if it's not, you just got tricked into waiving your rights. And yes, courts do allow some police deception in investigations. Once inside, any illegal item in plain view can be seized. And if they say it was to protect life, that entry may be upheld. But here's the danger. You can always know if it's real or fake. And police aren't required to prove it in the moment. What to do? Officer, everyone inside's okay. Nobody here called 911. Can I help you from the door? I do not consent to a search unless there's a real emergency or a warrant. Here's a smart move. Offer to bring the person they're so worried about to the door. Offer to call 911 yourself if needed. Stay calm, be firm, and record the interaction if you can. Let's recap the 3 tricks police use to get into your home. Number 1, the friendly ask. They want you to say yes so they don't need to get a warrant. Number 2, the step-out trap. They ask you to come outside to sidestep your protections. Number 3, the emergency ploy. They claim that there's danger to enter without your consent. Remember, you don't have to open the door. You don't have to invite them in, and you don't have to step outside. You don't have to believe the emergency. Your safest, strongest line. I do not consent to entry or search. Say it calmly, say it clearly, and say it every time. If you live in North Carolina or anywhere in the United States, you need to understand how your rights work at your front door. Police aren't always out to trick you, but the system, it rewards compliance, not caution. So protect your space. Speaking of protecting yourself, did you know that there are trick questions that cops ask during DWI stops? Check them out in my next video where I look into the trick questions cops ask during DWI stops in North Carolina and how to protect yourself. And remember, arrested doesn't mean guilty.